Welcome back to another episode here on Third Gen Obsession. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make your car go from looking like this to like this. Just a few steps. There's a lot that can go into it if you're going for 100% paint correction. In this case, I'm just trying to make it look a little bit better than it does. It'll be pretty close, get a lot of the scratches out and bring the paint color back to life. In the description, I'll leave links to everything that I used in today's video, from the compounds to polish to the polisher, everything that you would need to do this if you want to have a car in similar condition and you want to make the paint come back to life the way this does. So as you can see, the paint is extremely faded. There's no gloss to it at all. You got a slight reflection there, but if you compare it to the back of the car, and along with some of the other side that I already went through and compounded, and still have to go through and do a polish on it just to work out, make it some of the other minor scratches out, make it look a little bit glossier. But you can see a night and day difference between the two. So I'll show you guys how I achieve this. So for the first step, I have my Griot's Garage polisher, random orbital, with some yellow pads. I have multiple of them because they get gunked up pretty quickly. The biggest thing you want to do is keep them clean. My choice of compound for today will be Meguiar's 105 Ultra Cut compound. It works really well working out all the imperfections in the paint. Like I said, this is the first step. Second step, you should go through with like Meguiar's 205 or something similar. Alright, so like I said, I got my yellow pad here. It's already primed. I'm using one of my older pads just because it doesn't really have to look perfect for this car. Got my Meguiar's. Basically, it's going to do about 4 to 5 pea-sized drops on it. Came out a little faster than I expected, but so don't need a whole lot. I always start off on the one setting, just kind of work in a small area. Working in for a couple seconds. Then I'll go up between the 4 and 5 speed setting on this. And you just kind of want to work it in so it's like a haze. You can see all the single stage paint that's coming off. So once you do that, go through and wipe the compound off. And then you can see the difference. So I'm basically just going to go through and do that to the rest of this fender, this door, and I got to work on the hood and one little top spot here on this pillar. Once I complete that, I'll go through with the second stage, which would basically just help refine it and bring out a little bit more gloss. So this fender looks so much better compared to that. It's crazy what a couple minutes with some compound can do. Like I said, you could spend a lot of time and try to get close to 100% perfection with a polisher. I definitely recommend using a random orbital. If you've never done it before, you're just starting off. That way you don't have to really worry about burning the paint. Just keep it moving. I'm just gonna finish up this door and this pillar and get the hood done, and I'll do a quick walk around of the entire car. It's crazy how much better this looks, and this car was gonna go to the scrapyard. One other thing, that's the pad after just that fender. You probably saw me using the microfiber to try to clean it up. I'm just gonna rinse it out the hose, let it dry, and use one of my other pads until this one's dry if I can reuse it. I got the rest of the car done. Still a few spots I gotta hit. Probably just a little bit more aggressive before I do the second step. But as you can see, the shine on here is a night and day difference, even compared to the bumper cover, which was pretty similar color. But that reflection, there's still a lot of blemishes and scratches and stuff in there that you can see with a light on it, but this is eventually gonna need new paint. But just for the time being, it looks so much better. This is the side that I already did because I was gonna make a video on, but I did one little test spot and ended up doing most of the car. So I just wanted to show you guys today how I did it, and hopefully you guys learned something from today's video. If you guys want me to go more in depth on videos like this, I certainly can. Just let me know in the comments. But that's the basics of it, and you can see it's worth it. Thanks for watching today's video. There's a lot more to come with these cars. This black one, definitely want to get a tune-up done on that and figure out why it's smoking after it runs for a little bit. I know it does need some coolant. So we'll work on that and get this thing roadworthy this way by spring. Hopefully be able to take it out on some cruises. Yeah, the other Camaro is going to be getting the engine pulled soon, so stay tuned.